so it's time to level up Jean. And of course, every time you want to level up a character, there is some farming that you need to do. Some materials that you have to go and get. So I'm just gonna show you what I already have. I don't have a lot because I didn't really think I was gonna get Jean very soon. But I have 5 of those, which you need 46 to level characters up to 90. And I'm pretty sure that you need 20 for the last level, which means if I want to get her up to level 80, I need 26. So I still need to farm 21 of those, so I'm definitely gonna do that. And then I need these books, which is probably gonna be the hardest to get enough of that. It is actually open today, so I'm definitely gonna farm some of those. And yeah, I just kind of wanted to show a little bit of the process. I mean, I'm not gonna show every time that I fight the animal queue, because that's gonna be a little bit boring, I know. So we're definitely not doing that. I think, well, I wanted to say I got enough of those, but that's definitely not true. So maybe I should get some more of those. I think I got some of the, how is it called? I always forget the name of that thing. Like, Jesus. It's something like dream solvent. So I do still have those dream solvent things here, so I can make 5 more if I want to. I'm gonna see first how important that is. I also have some fragile resin, so I can speed up the process by using those. But yeah, I'm actually pretty excited to level up Jean. And I actually made the decision to level up her and not Mona when I heard of the monsters that are coming in Enconomia that like work against shields, I suppose. Like, because if they attack you while you are protected by a shield, they activate shields for themselves. So I was thinking, when I go back to Enconomia, I can take Jean with me instead of Zhongli, so that they don't get that shield. And I do have the perfect weapon for her, as you can see. I don't really have a proper set. I have like 2 pieces of those, and I wouldn't say they are very good. I mean, this has 28 crit damage, so that's pretty nice, but I would like a full set of that. But I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that yet in this video. I might just do a separate farming video, seeing that these are actually pretty popular. So I guess I'm just gonna get started on those books. I do first, oh, perfect. The first one was the right one. Okay, I wanted to say, I have to see first where they are, but I found them. So I might actually show a bit of how I kind of do this, I guess. I mean, Ganyu is probably pretty useless, so this is not a good start. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be Cryo, seeing that you need Pyro and Electro. I think I'm gonna have to take Hutao. Yeah, this is all Cryo. Okay, Ganyu, we're not doing this, okay? Sorry. Well, I always kind of do the same rotation with my team. I activate Zhongli's shield, I do her Oz, I do it for him, and then Hutao. Oh, this is the one with the charged attacks of, I mean, with the stamina stuff, of course, okay. I mean, her normal attacks do pretty good damage too, so I guess that is a good thing. This is gonna take me a lot of time and quite some frustration, I think, because I can't really do charged attacks. Oh, thanks! You know, that's pretty nice. Okay, so I'm just gonna farm this domain just a few times. I'm definitely gonna use up my condensed resin. So, I just used up 6 condensed resin, and I am curious how much I got from them. Okay, so I need 9 of those, so I have to look out that I don't use up all of them. I need about 63, I think, of these, so I'm actually pretty close to that, but I'm definitely gonna have to farm a bit more. So how much do I have? 50. Okay, so I need like 10, 15 more. I don't really know how high I'm gonna do her talents, maybe 6 or 7. But I'm also not gonna do all her talents the same level. I think I'm gonna prioritize her burst, seeing that I want to use her as a healer. And I think her skill is a little more important than her normal attacks. So I think I still have enough time to like not use fragile resin. Like, it's not that I really want to do this all in one day or 2 days, so I really want to use my fragile resin for moments where I'm really like, oh no, I want to do this today, which in this case it's not really. So I'm just gonna wait until I get some more resin. Of course, I also need some of those dandelion seeds, and I feel like here is a good place to start, so I'm just gonna get those here. It's really easy with Sucrose. I'm so happy I have her. She's like one of the characters that I got latest, so I am kind of happy I got her now. I got everything here. Now let's go and see on the Genshin map where the rest is. Ah, there is one. Of course, this is also gonna take some time. So to level up Jean to level 90, I would need 168 dandelion seeds, and as you can see the last level needs 60, which I'm not planning to do, which means that I have enough right now, so I don't have to farm these dandelion seeds anymore. So I only have to farm this, 21 of those, and some books. Which I think the books are gonna be the most difficult and the thing that's gonna, well, limit me, I suppose, in leveling my Jean up. And then of course I also need some good artifacts, but as I said, I am probably not gonna be farming artifacts for this video. So for now, I am done with the books, but when I'm leveling her, I'm definitely gonna see if I maybe have to farm some more to get her talents up as much as I want to. But I think right now, it's time to do the Anemo Cube. Hello. This guy should be easy.
Born of ice and frost.
So this is the first one. I am now gonna repeat this process for, well, I don't know how many times. I got 3 right now, which is good. Which means that I only need to farm 13? Yes, so that could happen in like 6 fights, maybe. Less, even. But then I have to be lucky, because then I'm gonna have to get 3 of those drops like every time. But yeah, I'll just do that, and I'll see you again when I'm done with that. Okay, so I've been slightly stupid, and I have recorded this part of the video without sound. But of course, the leveling, I can't do that over again. So now I'm just gonna do a voiceover, and I hope that is fine with you guys. And also, I promise this will never happen again. Okay, so as you can see, I have already leveled her up to level 20 and done the first ascension, but I always do that for the wishes, which you always get when you do that first ascension. And yeah, I just got Goro, and that is the reason why I haven't done that with him yet. But as you can see with like everybody else, they are at least level 20 and at least have their first ascension. Let's just do the first level up to level 40, and now we're gonna ascend her again. And then after this, I'm gonna check out her damage, which actually I will be doing for the second time too, so I kind of know how much damage she's gonna do. But I'm just gonna do it again and then show you guys like, oh, she does 11,000 here and all that. So that is something that I can do over again, so that is good, I suppose. And of course, we're gonna see that I don't waste too much XP by using the purple ones on the end, because you can waste a lot if you do that. Yeah, so around here I am gonna see that I actually don't have enough, and then I'm gonna farm those items, and then I am gonna have enough, and then I will just do the last ascension. So now I have farmed those items, and I'm just gonna ascend her to level 80, and after that I'm gonna level up the talents. And because I didn't level the basic attacks because I don't need it because she is a support, I actually had enough books to get all the talents to level 6 at the end, so that was very good. Because earlier in the video I said that would be the thing that would limit me, but actually it wasn't that big of a problem because I didn't level the basic attacks. Now, I didn't level her up all the way to level 80, I thought she could do that by herself, just not waste many books, because of course I also want Raiden Shogun, and I do want to see that I have enough books to ascend her to level 90. And here I'm doing a few wishes, the wishes that I got from ascending Jean. So I didn't really get anything interesting from it, but I thought it would be a nice bonus. So there you go. Nothing really happened. So of course I have a Quill of Avonia, which is like a very good weapon for her. I think it's one of the best. I didn't really do very much research regarding her build and all that. I just did what I thought would be best, I guess. And I do still want to go and farm for Viridescent Veneer. And maybe I want to use 2-piece set of that and another one that increases the healing. But I'm still gonna look into that, and that will be a separate video because I don't do that in this video. So as you can see, I already did her burst to level 6, and I'm gonna do the exact same with her skill. And I think her skill is the thing that I like most about her kit. I don't know, there's just something about it, it's like kind of satisfying. Also her charged attack I do kind of like, because you can really get big enemies to fall down, which is actually pretty impressive. And then I'm gonna put the only 2 pieces from Viridescent Veneer that actually are good on her, so she does get that 50% Anemo damage bonus. And I do try to level up an Anemo damage goblet, but I don't think I find a very good one, so at the end I just use an attack one. So now I'm just looking for a few good pieces to put on her and to give her a few good stats, like crit rate and crit damage of course. And I think I did actually put a good circlet on her. So in the end I did have 61 crit rate and 100 crit damage, which in my books is okay. So I just kept that, and then I went to go and look how much damage she could do, which I'm gonna do for a second time now. And I really hope you guys still like this voiceover, because I'm a little worried. I'm very sorry that I had to do this. This is like the first time ever that this has happened, and I will make sure that it never happens again, of course. So I did make sure that I had 2-piece Virodescent set for the Anemo damage bonus, and then I picked Shimenawa's Reminiscence for the 18% attack bonus, just because I think those are one of my best artifacts. Also because I farmed so much of that, of course. It's not really a build that I like wanted to use, but it's one for temporary use until I got another set. I do want to check out her damage. I have Bennett and Official in my team who can buff my damage, Official with Elegy for the end. First I'm gonna see how much she herself can do. That was 3000. Okay. That seemed a little better already. Of course, I didn't level up her normal attack, so 11,000. Yeah, that's pretty good. This isn't gonna do much. Her burst did 20,000, it seems like. But from herself, she can do 11,000 damage with her skill, which is a pretty good amount of damage. Where did that bitch come from? He appeared out of nowhere. So I'm just gonna make sure I have a proper rotation to use to get the most damage that she can do, of course. Okay, so now I'm gonna first do Official because it takes longer for her buff to activate. Okay. 14,000, that is a little more.
Barbados, guide us.
21,000. Okay, so her burst can do 21,000. Well, of course, Jin is mostly a healer, which of course I don't have any artifacts or something to buff that. I mean, if you do her burst, doesn't she like heal everyone? Because that seems to always be happening. Yeah, she instantly regenerates us a large amount of HP for all party members, so that is of course the most that she does, and then she continuously regenerates a smaller part of HP, I think. So field activation healing is 300, so it's more than the continuous generation. So that clears it up a bit for me. And if you didn't know that, maybe it does for you too. Now, of course, not everyone has the Equal of Avonia, so I just quickly want to check out a few other weapons, and I actually only have one 4-star weapon that I fully leveled, which is for my Chincho. But I can imagine that this weapon could maybe be handy on her too, even though she has a pretty short cooldown. So I'm just gonna try out this one and see how much damage you can do with this. Also, it does have energy recharge, which her burst is obviously one of the most important things about her kit. So I can imagine that if you have this weapon, this would be a good choice to use on her. Immediately there are samurais here, so I just kind of want to check her damage. 2,000. Okay, we can do it again. 8,000. Okay, 8,000. I don't know if we already have the Elegy for the end buff, but I'm just gonna use his first now and see how much that gives us. Yeah, I didn't crit. Okay, we can do it again. 10,000. Okay, 2,000 more. That is good. And the burst is 15,000. So, okay, obviously it is a little bit less, but it still is good damage, definitely. And of course my Jin skills are only level 6, so it can still do more. So I really think that this weapon is good on her. And also, as you can see, I have her burst back now, which is pretty soon. Also, she just did a 9,500. So I think most often she does the 8,000. And if you want to, I can of course also try this one, even though I haven't leveled it up fully. Of course, this is a craftable weapon, so I can imagine that many of you might have it, but I'm definitely not sure about that. Well, this is mostly a weapon for DPS, of course, so I don't think you might, of course, want to use this. But I would say if you got this one, this is a better choice. It's also a better choice to use her as a support, because her kit is just built kind of to be a support. Of course, I'm not saying that she would be bad as a DPS too, because she would do good damage, and I did see that her normal attacks do good damage for being level 1, so of course you definitely can use her as a DPS. Okay, so I am actually positively surprised with how much damage she can actually do. Jean, I think, would be a very good support, of course, and also definitely if you want to use her as a healer. So I'm actually quite glad that I leveled her up, and I think I'm definitely gonna use her in the spiral a bit, because I do kinda need a good leveled up healer, and she is one now, and I think she is my only one now.
Onward.
So I really hope that you like this video, and if you have any tips for me, or if there are any videos that you would like to see me make, say that in the comments, and I hope I see you in the next one.